welcome back to the Nichols Nook. If you're new, my name is Jess, and today I will be giving you my 19-week pregnancy update. So if you are new to our channel and you're not already subscribed, definitely hit that red subscribe button and the notification bell as well so that you are notified every time we post a new video. On this channel, we have been doing a lot of pregnancy videos and pregnancy updates. We recently uploaded our gender reveal, which was so amazing and shocking, if I must say so myself, but we just have so much fun on this channel. My husband Chaz and I are trying to incorporate some more vlogs so that you guys can get a sense of what a day in the life is like for us here at home. And we really have a lot of big plans for this channel, so definitely stick around and hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss it, and we would love to have you as part of our Nook Fam. Also, if you want to get caught up with our pregnancy up to this point, I will have our entire pregnancy playlist listed down in the description box below so that you can go and check it out. But let's go ahead and dive in to my 19-week update. So this week, the baby is the size of an heirloom tomato. And this is the biggest one that I could find. There are actually larger ones out there. So if you can imagine, the baby is about 6 inches long from crown to rump or head to bottom, and that is about the size of a dollar bill. So baby is continuing to grow so much, I just can't believe it. And now we know that we are having a baby girl. That is the first and foremost thing that I want to share with you about week 19. We had our gender reveal party, and if you haven't watched that video, I will link it down below as well. But oh my goodness, you guys, that was so much fun. It was so exciting, and like I said, shocking. I definitely thought that we were having a boy. I don't know, I just felt that it was a boy, but I guess my mother's intuition isn't very strong because Chaz was actually the one that was right. He was the one that thought we were having a little girl, and oh my gosh, I seriously was in shock and so over the moon excited to find out that we are definitely having a little baby girl. After the reveal, my mom gave me the envelope from our genetic test results, and it is definitely a little girl, so oh my gosh, I just am so excited. That was by far the most exciting thing that happened this week. So yes, it's a girl! Ah! I'm so excited. So I want to talk a little bit about my symptoms this week. So really I haven't had anything that has developed that is new, but I have noticed an increase in the round ligament pain, somewhat like last week, only it's kind of just everything's becoming really uncomfortable. Sitting here for you guys is actually really uncomfortable because I have to sit up straight just to talk to the camera. You know, I can't like slouch, and I mean, I guess I could, but I don't know, it just wouldn't look as nice. But it's just kind of an uncomfortable feeling down there, or when I am laying down in bed or on the couch, it just feels uncomfortable and tight. I can definitely tell that I am getting thicker and heavier in the abdomen area. And in a little bit, when I show you my belly shot, you will see that my belly is definitely starting to show a little bit more this week. So I just feel like everything's just really tight down there. Even though that's not really a symptom, that's just something that I've noticed this week. And then a symptom that actually has come back that I haven't had in a while is fatigue. So this week I have been really exhausted and tired. I wasn't sure at first if it was because, you know, I had evacuated for the hurricane and then came back and immediately, you know, went kind of crazy with the gender reveal stuff. I had to do a lot of planning and shopping on the Friday before, and then we had everyone in town for that weekend, and it's just been a crazy week. So I didn't know if it was because of that, but honestly, even after everyone left and I had a chance to kind of just get back in my normal routine, I have been so exhausted and unmotivated, and I just really haven't felt like filming or cleaning or doing anything this week, honestly. I have been continuing to cook dinner, so that's good, but other than that, I really haven't felt like doing a whole lot. I did go to the post office today and Publix, and I just ran a couple of errands, but I'm just tired this week, and I've taken a couple of naps throughout the week, which I haven't done that in quite some time, and I think I've taken 3 during week 19. So that is a symptom that has returned, and I hope that one goes away, because I was really loving all of the energy that I was having, and I just don't have time to be exhausted. I don't have time to be fatigued. You know what I mean? So that's really it for symptoms. As far as cravings go, I haven't really had any specific cravings this week. I've really still been loving my salty foods like cheese and crackers, and I've been eating a lot of veggies this week, and then I still have been digging my vanilla ice cream with chocolate syrup, although I haven't had it as much this week, thank goodness. I haven't had that sweets craving that much this week, which has been really nice because I would much rather have a craving for veggies and cheese and crackers and things like that, just because that's better to be putting in my body. Now, I did have a fruit and yogurt parfait this morning for breakfast, and it was delicious, and that actually satisfied my sweet craving that I had earlier today. So I think from now on, what I'm going to try to do instead of buying ice cream is to make some fruit and yogurt parfaits ahead of time, like in mason jars, and just keep them in the fridge. And then anytime that I get a sweet craving, I might just go for one of those instead of going for ice cream. We'll see if it actually works, but it did today. So my weight has really been fluctuating these past couple of weeks. Last week I actually lost a pound, and this week it seemed like I gained 2 pounds back, and then I lost another pound. So it's kind of been weird, and I know weight fluctuates normally. It could be due to water retention or just, you know, a number of things. So I'm not reading too much into it, but roughly I have gained about 9 pounds over the course of this pregnancy. And by week 20, I believe I'm supposed to be gaining between 8 to 10. So again, I'm still right on track. So I'm good with that. And the little girl is still growing, and I have actually been eating a lot more this week. One of our go-to dinners is a vegetarian shepherd's pie, and it does have lentils in it, so that's where I get my protein from. And then I also make beef for Chaz on the side, but that seriously lasted us for like 2 nights worth of dinner, and then Chaz still had the leftovers for lunches as well. So it makes like a huge casserole dish. I will leave the link to the recipe that we use down in the description box below, but I do change up a few things. So we don't use mushrooms, and I think I added in some extra veggies, but we double all of the veggies so that there is double the amount of gravy and veggies, and that way the potatoes on top are not too much or overpowering. We get all that good juicy stuff on the bottom part as well. So anyway, going back to how much I've been eating, I love that dinner so much, and I am obsessed with mashed potatoes, especially during this pregnancy. And so that has been an amazing dinner. I have been getting a lot of food for our little one. And so, you know, I think that's probably why my weight was fluctuating a little bit, depending on like how much I was eating and how much water I was retaining and things like that. And then something super exciting that I think has been happening this week, is I believe I'm starting to feel little tiny baby movements. Again, I think I have been. I don't know, because this is my first pregnancy where I'm this far along to be able to feel that. And I don't know, it's so hard to tell, but I honestly think that I have felt baby move a little bit here and there a few times throughout week 19. So I've really started to notice this when I would wake up from a nap, or when I would lay down to go to sleep at night, or if I'm sitting in my car driving. So it just felt like I would get, it didn't necessarily feel like flutters, but it was more like the gas bubbles that some of you guys had talked about, although they were so subtle. But I definitely still noticed it, if that makes sense. So they were very tiny, where I was like, ooh, was that a gas bubble, or was that the baby moving? And so I would try to, you know, move around a little bit, or just kind of put my hand there to try to wake baby up to see if she would move around again. And a couple of times I would feel it again, like right thereafter, but only like once more. So I don't know if that was baby moving or not, but I think it was. Again, nothing has felt very strong. I've had Chaz put his hand there and try to feel, and he can't really feel anything. And of course I don't feel it when he puts his hand there either. It almost feels like just a one-time tap, if that, I don't know if that's right. That definitely isn't flutters, what I would picture to be flutters, or picture what it would feel like to have flutters. but it was almost just like a one-time tap. Maybe that's a kick, I don't really know. But either way, it's exciting that I think I'm starting to feel that this week. Hopefully, as the pregnancy progresses over these next couple of weeks, I can feel some more movements. I know that some of you guys have mentioned that I may have an anterior placenta, which I don't know. I don't have my next ultrasound until 21 weeks. My 20-week anatomy scan was pushed back a week because my doctor will not be in the office, so I will be having my anatomy scan done at 21 weeks. And at that time, I will go ahead and ask about my placenta placement just because I'm curious. But I am super excited for that appointment here in a couple of weeks. We have not seen our little girl on an ultrasound since 11 weeks. So going from 11 weeks to 21 weeks, I mean, we are just gonna see the biggest difference, I'm sure. It's just gonna be so amazing to see how much she has grown and developed, and I just am so looking forward to that appointment. So now let's talk a little bit about baby's development. I use the Ovia app and I love it, it's amazing. And according to the app, baby is starting to sprout tiny little hairs from her head. Oh, so cute. I hope she has a lot of hair. I think she will, just because Chaz and I both had a lot of hair when we were born. So we'll have to see when she's born if she has a lot of hair. And then again, baby is developing that waxy coating called vernix all over her body, so that when she's born, it'll just kind of protect her and make it easy for her to come out. So that is pretty much it for week 19. Let's go ahead and jump to my 19-week belly shot. All right, so here is my belly from the front and from the side. You can see that I am definitely starting to thicken up. The top part of my belly is finally starting to come out, and that will help to round out my bump a little bit. I feel like everything has kind of been down here this whole pregnancy, and now the top is starting to thicken a little bit more. So I just feel very thick, but I'm excited to have that proper bump. So I just can't wait. From the other side. And that is my 19-week belly. All right, so I definitely can feel that I'm a little bit thicker this week. Let's see, 35.5. So last week I think I was 34.5. And now this says 35.5. Oh my gosh, you guys. I definitely have thickened this week for sure. You can see it. I mean, yes, the bump is a-growing. I love it, love it. So that is all I have for my 19-week pregnancy update. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.